Hello students, hope you are all fine. But today we are going to start with the first session of first chapter of auditing, that is Introduction to Auditing. The word meaning of auditing, so it means to hear. The word audit is derived from the Latin word adhere, which means to hear. So here you know that the company is managed by different set of people from the owners, and these owners are spread over around the world, so there is a huge gap in between the company and the owners. In this situation, it is difficult to know the performance of the company uh, for the shareholders or the owners. So for this purpose, so these shareholders will appoint a person called auditor. So his task is to take or is to hear the financial performance of the company from the inside managers and evaluate those books of accounts, and he has to report these verified reports to the owners or the shareholders. So whether these books of accounts are representing the true financial position of the company or not. Listening to the officials for the company's performance and reporting to the external parties. So this is the role of auditor. So the function of auditing is to listen the financial matters from the inside persons of the company and report the same to the owners. Suppose I wanted to purchase shares of Infosys company. So in this situation, I must know the financial performance of this company. So in order to know this financial performance, I cannot enter any company, or I may not have any direct access to all the books of accounts maintained by the company. So for this reason, so I can take the financial statements of the company which is audited by any financial auditors, so that I can believe those financial statements, and based on that I can take decision. And it is the major thing after industrial revolution, because after industrial revolution there was a lot of changes took place in the financial matters. Majorly, these owners are separated from the company management, and the need for auditors grown further. Here's a small quiz question. Which firm audited Infosys in 2020? I hope you can guess the answer. It is for Deloitte Haskins and Sleep LLP. So this chartered firm audited financial statement, and on behalf of this audit firm, Sanjeev V. Srigonkar. So a partner of this firm, a group of auditors audited this financial statement, and on behalf of this firm, he signed the auditor's report. And here's a link that takes to you the audited statement of Infosys company in 2020. It's a small assignments to you. So you should collect at least one company's auditor's name, so that you'll be able to know the importance of audit. So hope you'll do this assignment before my next class. So let us see one definition of auditing given by ICAI. There are two parts in this definition. The first part is systematic and independent examination of data, statements, records, operation, and performance. So here, systematic and independent examination. Of course, auditor is going to verify or examine the books of accounts, but it should be systematic way. So there is some systematic methods prescribed. So he has to verify the books of accounts only according to that prescribed systematic way. And it should be independent. So auditor should be an independent person. So no inside persons or the company's inside managers can do auditing. Auditor should be an independent or outside person. So it is a systematic and independent examination. So he has to examine data, statement, records, operation, and performance. He has to verify all these things of an enterprise, specified institution for a stated purpose. So here there are different categories of auditing, and all these categories of auditing are different are having different objective. So he should confirm the objective of auditing, because if in case of social auditing the objective is different, he has to see what are the benefits to the company from the society and what are the benefits given by the company to the society. So there will not be any financial matter. But in case of financial auditing, the objective was to check the worthiness of financial statement. It is a systematic and independent examination of data, statements, records, operational performance of an enterprise for a stated purpose, for a stated objective, or for a stated goal of auditing. So, in order to do these kind of auditing work, an auditor should do specific things. So here, in any auditing situation, the auditor perceives and recognizes. The first function of auditor is to perceive and recognize. So he has to understand the things and he has to recognize the proposition before him for examination. He has to understand the things, the objective before him for auditing. Our ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಡಿಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೆ ಆಡಿಟಿಂಗನ್ನು ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ಅದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ collects evidences. After that, he should collect the evidences from the company and evaluate the scene. He has to evaluate the documents with the entries on the books. And on this basis, he has to formulate a report or judgments which is communicated through his audited state. So these represents the functions of auditing. The first function of auditing is auditor has to understand the purpose of auditing, and then he has to collect the evidence, he has to evaluate the evidences, and then based on his examination he should formulate his judgment or he should formulate his opinion, and this opinion should be included in the auditor's statement. So hope you understand and remember the definition given by ICEI. And there are different functions of auditing listed. The first one, methodical examination of accounts. Already we know that for the purpose of auditing there are prescribed steps and he has to follow the prescribed step for the examination of accounts. Scrutiny of documentary evidences. He should verify the documentary evidences or supporting documents for every entries in the books. Verification and valuation of assets and liabilities. So in verification, he is going to verify the books of accounts along with the documentary evidence, and for the valuation, he is going to evaluate or revalue the assets and liabilities. Examination by an professionally independent qualified person. There are three terms. Professional one. In order to become auditor, he should be professional. He should pass through some professional bodies. And second one, independent. He should not be any one person from the inside management. He should be a qualified person. So after passing in professional bodies, then only he can do or he can conduct audit work. So he should be a qualified person. Expression of expert opinion. So at the end of his task, he is going to write his opinion. It is the expert opinion regarding the company, checking the accuracy and authenticity of transaction. So he's going to check the accuracy and authenticity of every transactions of the company. So it can be done periodically or throughout the year. There are two possibilities. The first one, periodical auditing and yearly auditing. In case of periodical auditing, they are going to audit the books of accounts periodically, maybe 1 month or after 1 year, after 2 years, they are going to audit. And throughout the year means, so throughout the year, so continuously they are going to conduct the work of auditing, that is throughout the year. So both business and non-business concern. Auditing can be done both for the business and non-business organization, but in some different way. For example, auditing of a company is different from the auditing of HR, some charitable institutions, or auditing of government institutions like school is different from a profit organization. But auditing is common in all the countries. So in today's class, we'll launch the word meaning of auditing. Auditing is derived from the Latin word adhere, which means to hear. Auditing definition given by ICAI and the different functions of auditing. I hope you understand the present class. Thank you for watching and happy learning.